Hello everyone, this is Rameshwari Shende from Arihant College of Education. Today we will learn about school timetables, importance and its types. Let's start today with school timetables, importance and its types. Now as far as school timetable is concerned, when we recall the word school timetable, which comes to our mind, we can just have a look of one chart in which the subject of the class is given in that chart. So very simple definition of school timetable is, it is defined as the mirror that reflects the entire educational program followed in the school, or it is also called as framework within which the work of the school proceeds. School timetable is a chart which indicates all the activities undertaken in school. So all the above definitions point out meaning of timetable. Everything in life goes according to the timetable. For example, when we start the school, then we feel need of the timetable. It helps us to put in place and set one's priorities. It is an inevitable part of any educational institution. That is why timetable is very important in education or in educational field. Actually we see timetables in schools, so it is just a guideline or a chart of planning showing the allotment of time amongst school activities and additional subjects. For example, first period 9th A English, 5th period 8th C Geography. The term timetable is very closely associated with school. A timetable is a table for coordinating these four elements, like for example classrooms, time slots, teachers and students. So these four aspects are coordinating with the help of timetable. Let's start the importance of school timetable. As far as school timetable is concerned, it is very important in school. Why it is important? We'll see these points. The first point is, it eliminates wastage of time and energy. It means the timetable is drafted, effort is made to plan all the activities well in advance. This leads to the work being more or less being equally distributed amongst teachers and students. It directs the teachers' energy and students' attention at one thing to be completed in a proper time and in a proper manner. So it definitely eliminates the aspect of wastage of time and energy. That is why time management is very important. Second point is, it ensures equal attention to all subjects and activity. A timetable is based on providing equal attention to each and every subject. It tries to provide justice to all. No subject or activity is considered too important or less important. Periods are allotted to different subjects according to their level of difficulty and fatiguing nature. So in that way, the timetable is set to keeping in mind the subjects and activity. Even the difficult subjects are always put before the recess, and easy subjects are being put in the timetable after the recess. Even activity periods are given before or sometimes in after the recess. Then the third important point is, it brings school system to life. A timetable keeps the teacher and students engaged in various activities. It keeps the students busy and helps in maintaining discipline and absence of timetable. So there is bound to be can be a chaos or confusion in a school. So because of the timetable, it creates the proper system in the school. Because of timetable, we get to know which period is in which standard, at what time, which teacher is going for the period. So this is all process is systematic. So it brings a proper system in the school. That is why timetable is very important. Then yes, timetable's main function is, it informs all human resources. A timetable informs the teachers, students and parents of the various activity drafted in the school. These activities could be curricular activities or academic activities. It shows that work is carried on in a systematic manner, because timetable always gives intimation to all the related human resources. It can be a teacher, student or parent, to understand or to implement that activity effectively. Then yes, it prepares for future. A timetable is drafted keeping in mind all activities that will be carried in one academic year. These activities can be preponed or postponed as per the need. This would enable the teaching learning process carried on smoothly in the school. Then yes, timetable is symbolic in nature. A timetable stands as a symbol of punctuality, regularity and systemization of work for teachers and students. It shows that a timetable is carried out in a systematic manner. That is why timetable is symbolic in manner. It is presented in the table format to understand it quickly. Then yes, it is required for the coordination. A timetable is extremely important to help a school work and coordinate with related human resources. If the school runs in the morning and afternoon shift, it has to be in coordination with or for which a timetable is drafted. Here things can be done very quickly. Suppose for example, if the school is runs in morning shift as well as afternoon shift, so supervisor will have two timetables of morning shift and afternoon shift, and that way he can coordinate both shifts. Then yes, timetable has a psychological value. How it has a psychological value? A well drafted timetable leads to removal of fatigues and chaos. It could lead to a wastage of time and energy. In the absence of a timetable, there would be a prolonged hours of teaching. Hence, a timetable is very important, and it has a psychological value. It is prepared by keeping in mind the psychology of the students or understanding level of the students. So that is why it has psychological value. Yes, school timetable is also very important because it develops moral values. A well drafted and well planned timetable always is the reflection of punctuality and regularity in both in teachers as well as in students. So these moral values can be inculcated in students as well as in the teachers. Punctuality, regularity, what we can say, the trust, all these values can be developed through the timetable. Then yes, equal distribution of work. A timetable enables the higher level managers to provide or to distribute all the work equally, or all the works equally amongst all middle and lower level managers. No teacher is so with the help of the timetable, no teacher will be overburdened or underburdened. By seeing or by checking this all attributes or the content, that work can be divided equally amongst human resources available in the school. So that is why time management is very, very important. Moving on, today we'll see types of timetables. Actually, timetables have different times. They are consolidated timetable, class-wise timetable, teacher-wise timetable, games-wise timetable, teachers' free period timetable, co-curricular activity timetable, homework timetable. Let's see one by one. First is consolidated timetable. So this timetable gives a complete, correct and comprehensive picture of the entire school program. It is consolidated timetable. This timetable is meant to be used by the principal. It helps in supervising the teacher's work. It indicates the detailed work of individual teachers. It is a combined timetable of all the classes in a school. A copy of it should be kept in principal's office as well as in the staff room. This timetable is also called as academic calendar or annual planning. Then comes class-wise timetable. This timetable shows the daily program of a class. This defines the distribution of each subject for each class. It specifies that what a particular teacher will teach in a particular class about particular subject. It fixes the responsibility of a teacher for a complete subject. It indicates the breaks and the periods for games and other co-curricular activities as well. Then comes teachers free timetable or teacher wise timetable. In this timetable focuses on teacher. The whole course is distributed teacher wise. This is useful for teachers as it indicates where she will teach a subject. Teachers timetable should also indicate a schedule for their non-academic duties as well. Then games wise timetable. This indicates the games which each class will be involved with a particular time. This timetable shows which particular group engaged in a particular time, game or at a particular time. Then teachers free timetable. This timetable showing the vacant periods of all the teachers should also be prepared. This will be helpful in allotting work when some teacher is on leave. This type of timetable will show the teachers available in a particular period, and thus these teachers may be requested to keep the vacant class occupied when needed. This is the best way of keeping the classes busy and using ideal time for teachers as well. The copy of this should be with the principal so that she can use this to arrange for a substitution when one of the teacher is absent or he was on leave. Then comes co-curricular activities timetable. It is showing that different types of activities in the school and the names of teacher in charge of those activities, the place where they are to be held and the time when they are to be undertaken. This avoids duplication of efforts and wastage of time and energy. It helps students to select appropriate activities of their choice. The very important timetable is homework timetable. This type of timetable is very important to manage the burden of homework which is assigned to students. This timetable is also ensure equal attention to homework in all the subjects. It also helps parents to know what homework has been assigned. This indicates the amount of time students will allocate to each subject every week. A copy of it should be given to each teacher and each parent. So if you have seen the daily diary of the students, in daily diary homework is given of each day to the students. So and below the homework parent sign, the column of parent sign is there. So parents also can get the information about homework of their child. So these are all about the timetables and types of timetables.